Welcome to Cisco Live Barcelona 2019. At Cisco, we're always talking about the importance of our partners and our partner ecosystem, and IBM is just one of those partners that we wanted to spend some time with today. So it's my pleasure to welcome Eric to the studio. Hi Eric, how are you doing?
Great, thank you for inviting us. Always love to be on Cisco TV.
Great, welcome. Can you tell us a little bit about the Cisco and IBM partnership?
Sure, so the partnership is very deep and very broad across all of Cisco's multiple divisions and across of our multiple divisions. I happen to be the CMO and the Vice President of Channels for the storage division, so we have a strong relationship built around a product we've jointly done called the VersaStack, but the cloud division works aggressively with Cisco, our Watson group works with Cisco, and all the various divisions. And then on top of that, IBM is a very large customer of Cisco, and Cisco happens to be a very large customer of IBM. So in addition to having that fiduciary responsibility of vendor and client with each other, we also have mutual go-to-market at the end user side with our common distribution partners and our common channel partners as well.
Got it, so you mentioned VersaStack. Tell us a little bit more about the work that we're doing and how the solution
Sure,
plays.
so the VersaStack was done jointly with the storage division and the data center team. So we incorporate Cisco UCS, Cisco switching infrastructure with our storage, comes pre-packaged in the rack. It's delivered only through our mutual channel partners. So we work with the same channel partners that Cisco does, and we deliver that then through the channel to our end user base.
Got it, and of course the Cisco and IBM relationship has been strong for a long time now, so how have you seen that partnership evolving over time?
Well, it's expanded, and originally it was client and vendor. That's expanded out to include all the ecosystem areas from a software perspective, from a system level perspective, and now including IBM Cloud, which as you know is one of the top 3 cloud providers in the world. So we make sure that Cisco works with us, we work with Cisco's, and the associated software infrastructure around those solutions, whether it be for the storage division, our AI-based technology, artificial intelligence, or the cloud group, and all those groups work jointly with Cisco beyond just you're our customer and we're your customer.
Got it, that's great. So Cisco Live, here we are, but I want to talk about you and IBM. So what is your storage team working on? What's top of mind for them right now?
So for us, there's 3 big major initiatives for us. One is around cybersecurity. It doesn't matter who you are, small company, medium sized, big company, even the Department of Defense of all the major countries, they're going to get broken into by somebody. So how do you have cyber resiliency and how do we do that? So we've incorporated all kinds of cyber resiliency technology, whether it be data at rest encryption, the ability to locate malware or ransomware, how to recover from a ransomware attack without having to actually pay the ransom. So we can put all of that, so that's one. Second thing is artificial intelligence. So we've worked very heavily with your data center team. You brought out a server focused on the artificial intelligence area. We have numerous reference designs. We're working on one with Cisco right now, not yet ready to ship, but working on it this quarter, next quarter. So that's all about artificial intelligence. And then the last thing is multi-cloud, okay? Yep. It's not a single cloud world. So while IBM has its own cloud division, all of our storage products work with Microsoft, we work with Google, we work with Amazon, and we work with thousands of small and medium cloud providers across the planet. So we make sure we work with the entire cloud ecosystem, just like Cisco's server and switching division works with every cloud vendor, we do as well.
Got it, and my role is working in media and broadcast, so I know that's just one industry, and I know everything that you said there completely resonates with that industry as it does with lots of others. So we've got time for one more question. I wanted to ask a bit more around some of the recent announcements that you've made in storage.
So the big thing we made most recently was around artificial intelligence. We did that in December. We also had a very strong cloud tinge to it. We do things like support what are called containers, which are used in both public cloud installations and also private clouds. So by supporting containers, you can make sure that when you're moving containers around or you get rid of containers and add new ones, the data and the storage that you've associated with it doesn't go away. So unlike a virtual environment where all the virtual hypervisors connect to storage, containers actually don't. So the storage vendor has to do that work. And then of course, all about artificial intelligence. We are the platform, we have multiple reference designs with various AI vendors, both from a software perspective and a server AI perspective. And then we also have incorporated a lot of AI technology actually inside of our systems, so they actually work autonomously, and the storage admin or the network admin or the IT admin doesn't have to do the work, we do it for you.
So you mentioned AI quite a lot as a reoccurring theme there. So that's happening now, and it's kind of up and coming, but what do you see as the next step?
Well, the big thing is now getting artificial intelligence out of proof of concepts and trials into real deployment. So whether it be in the manufacturing industry, whether it be in services industry, in fact, one of our software as a service customers for AI, who uses our storage and some of the other technologies from IBM, they actually have AI that helps determine what's the right resume to send to IBM or Cisco from thousands of resumes. And it's all done with AI. There's a final look-see by the HR executive, but basically they winnow it down by using AI of what are the key features, do they need college education, don't need college education, how many years of experience, and they all automate that process, and then it eventually goes to the HR professional. So that's just one real world example. That's, in this case, a software as a service company. So we need to get from tons of trials, which are all over the world in every industry, and now get to real deployments. And that's going to start happening in 19 and extend into the next 3 to 4 years beyond.
Great, and like you said, there's so many different use cases for that, so the possibilities with it are endless, and it's really moving forward and moving fast as well, which is great.
Yeah, AI is everywhere, whether it be in healthcare, whether it be in manufacturing. In that case, that was one in human resources, which would span all kinds of different industries, of course. Human resources at almost every single company there is. So there's tons of different applications, workloads, and use cases for artificial intelligence, and IBM is at the forefront of that with what we do in storage, being a rock-solid foundation for your AI infrastructure, but also the work that the other divisions of IBM are doing jointly with Cisco. In fact, I met one of the Cisco people today, and they work in our Watson Center in Germany, and they literally are at our center, a Cisco employee. He said 4 days a week working at one of our AI centers in Germany, but he's a Cisco person. So we're working jointly on some of these use cases and what we can do from a customer perspective.
And that really shows the strength of our partnership, that we have the ability to do things like that. So thank you so much for joining me here today, and thank you for your ongoing support and partnership with Cisco as well.
Great, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. So we are going to wrap this interview up, and we look forward to seeing you soon. We'll be right back.